warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Indaryani from class D. English education with name H01222352. So, here I will explain about the summary of the material from the first week to the 7th week. Number 1. Assessment, language, and testing. Language assessment is the process of assessing or estimating the level or magnitude of a person's ability attributes, while language testing is a process to assess a person's abilities in language. There are several things that must be considered in this assessment and testing, namely measurement and evaluation. Assessment and learning, formal and non-formal assessment, formative and summative, and what is the test on norms and criteria. The goal is to measure proficiency, place students at one of several levels of course, or diagnose the strengths and weaknesses of the system. But we need to know that there is a problem in the assessment with the development of history, behavior in language. Number 2, principles of language. Language assessment principles guide the design and implementation of effective language tests. Among them are validity. The test measures what you want to measure. This means the test must accurately assess the language skills and knowledge it claims to be evaluated. From example, tests designed to measure reading comprehension should actually assess a person's ability to understand written text, not just their vocabulary knowledge. Reliability. The test produce consistent result. This assures that a person's score is not significant affected by factors such as the time or the specific person of the test they are taking. Practical. The test is worth carrying out and assessing. Tests should be efficient in terms of time, research, and cost. Authentic. The test reflects a real-life use of the language. It involves tasks relevant to the use of the target language, such as listening to conversation, reading original text, or engaging in written communication. Positive impact. Tests positively affect language learning. The test should encourage learners to focus on skills and knowledge that are essential for success in the target language. Fairness. The test must be fair to all test takers. This means that the test should be free of bias and provide an equal opportunity for all demonstrate their language proficiency. Transparency. Test takers understand the criteria used for assessment. This allows them to prepare effectively and understand how their proficiency is evaluated. Number 3, designing language test. Designing a language test in the classroom is the process of creating language tests to assess students' abilities in the classroom with a focus on the expectation of measuring learning progress to the goal is to produce accurate and relevant tests. There are several types of language tests. Use the first language proficiency test, the second skill test, the third placement test, the fourth test diagnostic performance test. Designing language tests in the classroom opens up careful planning by understanding the objective of the test accurately and can make assessment more precise, meaningful, and helps to better understand students' ability. Number 4, standards-based assessment is an approach that focuses on assessment students' ability based on established standards, the goal of which is to evaluate students' academic uh, achievements. Such as in California use English language proficiency to assess standard achievement. The implementation of this standard-based assessment has an impact including ordinary tests and test-driven learning and teaching. As well, critical language testing is an ethical approach in assessing the assessment system to ensure fairness and benefits for students. Number 5, standardized testing not only focus on standards-based assessment but also involves administrative procedures with tests normatively, which means they provide test tools based on scores assessment whether they meet certain benchmarks. The advantage is that the test can be more efficient and practical, valid, and reliable. Assessment and reporting are fast, while the disadvantage are the potential for abuse as well as false authority. Okay, I think enough from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.